You ever have one of those days where everything's normal until you realize someone's been watching you for months and using it to manipulate you?
Yeah, that happened to me.
Let me know in the comments if you've ever dealt with something like this. I'd love to hear your story. I think I have so many T's in there. So I work in a mid-sized marketing firm. Not huge, but not tiny either. We've got a kitchen with one of those terrible drip coffee machines that everyone pretends is good because nobody wants to admit we're all caffeine addicts with no standards. I was on my usual lunch break, eating a sad salad and watching cat videos, when this guy, let's call him Evan, walked in. Evan's been with the company for maybe a year. Super quiet, always wears polos tucked into jeans. And for some reason, he never blinks, like, ever. Anyway, he sits down across from me and just stares. I joke, "You good?" And he smiles like a ventriloquist dummy and says, "I really like what you've been doing in here." I laughed nervously and said, "What, like microwaving leftover tofu?" And he goes, "No, the singing. You're really talented." Now at this point, I'm internally screaming, because I do sing sometimes in the break room quietly to myself when I think no one's around. Dumb little show tunes or whatever. But no one's ever mentioned it. And then he pulls out his phone and shows me a video of me in the break room singing Defying Gravity from Wicked, complete with dramatic hand gestures and air twirls. I froze. My mouth went dry. I'm like, "Why do you have that?" He just shrugs and says, "I thought you'd want to see how good you are." Then he smiles again, too wide, too long. That should have been the end. But no, that was just the beginning. If you're enjoying this story so far, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more office drama every day. Later that week, I started getting emails. Anonymous ones, with subject lines like, "You looked great yesterday during your solo. Can't wait for today's performance. You're more popular than you think." I was freaking out. I didn't know who it was. I suspected Evan, obviously, but I couldn't prove it. Then one Friday, I get an envelope on my desk. No name. Inside, a flash drive. Curiosity got the best of me. I plugged it in and there were dozens of videos. Me, in the break room, singing, dancing, talking to myself, even doing squats while waiting for my noodles to cook. The footage went back 6 months. 6 months. I started crying. Not at my desk. I ran to the stairwell and just broke down. The worst part? The videos were kind of flattering. Like, shot from good angles? With lighting? Anyway, Monday morning I confronted Evan. He didn't deny it. In fact, he looked excited. "You finally saw them," he said. "So, I was thinking, if you're not ready to show these to the world, I totally get it. But I've been working on editing a compilation. I think TikTok would eat it up." I blinked. "What?" He continued, "I already tested a clip. Got 30,000 views overnight. People love you. But if you're uncomfortable, I can take them down. Just help me with my client pitches this quarter. Maybe slip me some templates. A few keyword lists." That's when it hit me. This was blackmail. He wanted leverage. I went to HR. They said without proof of who filmed it or where the camera was, their hands were tied. So I played dirty. I pretended to agree. I said, "You know what, Evan? You're right. Let's collaborate." I asked for the raw files. Told him I wanted to edit it myself. He handed over a USB and said, "You're gonna go viral." What he didn't know, I took the drive straight to our IT department. Told them everything. They found metadata, his home IP, the editing software, the timestamps. He had uploaded the videos to a public folder using his company login. Within 24 hours, Evan was escorted out of the building. No warning, no goodbye, just a stunned silence from the entire office as he got walked out with a cardboard box. And the kicker? The HR manager called me the next day and said, "We found the camera. It was hidden in a fake smoke detector in the break room. Evan installed it himself. We're reporting him to the authorities." And I still can't eat lunch in there without looking up. You can hear more stories like this on the Office Drama Daily YouTube channel.